So I'm out here at the first-time home builder house, the entry-level type house to build for a new builder. And we finished the framing. I mentioned in a previous update that I was doing a pre-punch list. So now I'd given the pre-punch list to the framers, and on the last day they were here, they completed it. I'll be here checking a few things that weren't done that day, as well as checking to make sure that all of my punch list items that I'd previously given them are taken care of. So, I'm also going to double check, make sure my layout on where I want my plumbing fixtures is marked clearly. For the plumbers, make sure all the door swings are marked, make sure all the rough openings are the correct size and marked to make it to where it's not confusing at all for anybody that needs to know all that stuff. And just basically go through and check that out, make sure all the windows work, things of that nature. So here I'm going to just show you a little bit of that as I walk through the house. So what we do here is you'll see, for instance right here in the den of this little house, just a real simple mark on the wall there, I've marked TV. I've marked everything on the house like that. TV for the cable, obviously. You have your phone jacks, your switch plates, wherever you want your switches, your lights, all of that thing on the wall. But I'm also going to meet with the electricians when they come out to start and get them going on the same page so we're all correct and going. As you go through, you come to a window, for instance. Just come through. Going to make sure the window's operating correctly. Make sure everything's installed correctly. And this one does look good. Again, you know, these framers have been working with me for 10 years. And so I kind of know what they tend to slack off on. And so I'm definitely going to check that and just stay on top of the other things. This is a very simple house. So can't beat that. There's hardly any lumber in here. So anyway, continue on with what we're doing. I'll go through, again, like for instance I mentioned in a previous update, that's a marking for a 3/0 cased opening. You'll see as you come into the kitchen here, where there's a mark there for where the sink goes, I want all the plumbing set out to be on the right side, as you'll see from the arrow of that stud. You come down, we don't really do a rough end for a dishwasher, but that would go to the left there. I just checked the measurements on that. Come down a little further. It's a different layout for a kitchen, but the range is right there. Microwave up the stud a little bit. So all those things are marked. You'll see where we've got the ice maker. I don't know with that shadow if that's going to show up, but I've marked for an ice maker right there. And so we're in good shape with that. So continuing on, you'll see here's the doorway where I've just marked the hinge side right there for the swings. It's marked there too. The reason that you want to mark all the hinge sides and which way it's swinging, it helps you when you're ordering the door, but also when the electrician is going through the house, he knows that if the hinges are over there, the door is going to swing into this side. So when you come in, you're going to reach to this side to turn on the lights. So anyway, we've got that right there. You've got your tubs are just set in because the plumbers are going to fool around with those as they're setting their drains and all of those type of things. So that's all there and ready for them to go. Continuing on, another bedroom, you'll see the mark. You'll also see where it's marked for the TV and stuff right there. Coming into this bathroom right here, you'll see that we're marked here for a 24-inch vanity right there. So then next to it you have your set out for the toilet. So we know if you have a 24-inch vanity, you have where the shower is going to be over here. Then we're going to split the difference, making sure it's all within code for the toilet, which will go in the middle. So it all works out really well. You also have the mark for the hinge side of the door. So we're looking good, in good shape. Another thing that we'll do is mark on certain ones, because sometimes in different houses we go back and forth between using bi-hinge doors and bi-fold doors for closets. This is a smaller house. There's not a lot of room in it. So we're going to a bi-fold door. So looking good. In this punch list right here, the only thing that I'm really coming up with that is left for the framers to do is we don't have a pull-down attic access in this door. We just have a scuttle hole, which I've already gone over it with them. I'm going to go ahead and look for a good place to mark it where we want to put it, and have him come in this afternoon off of another one of my jobs and have him go ahead and cut the scuttle hole access. So we're good to go. The heating and air guys have actually already done their rough ends. They were able to start last night as the framers were wrapping up, so we were in good shape with that. And so what's left, I've just gone over with the plumber all of his stuff. The plumber's going to come in here on Monday, couple guys coming in, they should be able to wrap this house quickly in, 3/4 of a day, be done with it, which is I've already set up for the electricians to come in right behind them. And so we'll be rocking and rolling, ready to go ahead and start insulating and sheetrocking and going to town with that. So anyway, moving right along. Until next time, hope you're following along on our website. As soon as it's up and running, until then, we've got the Facebook and the Twitter, and you can sort of steer my comments on those two pages as far as what you would like me to speak about, and I'll be happy to do that. So until next time, have a great day.